Hey everybody, Chris Steele here at Chris Steele Fragrances. Today we are reviewing Shiyaaka Blue from the House of Khadlaj. If you are new to the channel, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you think about these fragrances, tell me what you think about my reviews, and let's continue to make the world a better smelling place. So Shiyaaka Blue is a summertime fragrance from the House of Khadlaj. Believe that's how you pronounce it, is Khadlaj. I know a lot of people say Khadlaj because of the K, but in Arabic, that KH is the, it's a little weird. The K is a little silent. I try my best to pronounce things the best way I can. All right, so what do you get with this, right? Let's jump right into the notes, which are on the back of the box. And then Khadlaj Shiyaaka Blue, you get aromatic citrus and green notes in the top. In the heart, you get floral, orris, rose. And in the base, you get ambery, musk, and vanilla, or amber, musk, and vanilla. However you like to say it. What does this smell like to the human nose? Well, first off, I'm going to tell you it smells damn good. Really good. Let's see the atomizer, experience it real time. Decent atomizer. I like to get my fragrances on skin so you know what they actually smell like in a real scenario on skin. Ooh, this smells good. So it smells really good. It opens up really fresh, and it might remind you of Bleu de Chanel the way it opens, because there's a powdery grapefruit note that mixes with like this aromatic it's an aromatic spice mixed with this powdery grapefruit, and it almost comes off like an incense in a way, but I don't think incense are not in the notes. And then as it starts to dry down, it starts to transition into more of this Invictus orris powder sweetness. It's like Invictus and Bleu de Chanel had a baby. Bleu de Chanel in the opening slightly, not a one-to-one, but Bleu de Chanel-esque opening in the opening. And then you have Invictus type of sweetness in the dry down, but it does come off as very masculine. This, I guess you could call this unisex, but this leans more male because of the aromaticness and the blue smell you get from it. Smells really good. So let's get into some numbers, right? So longevity on this, I would have to say, from my experience, is anywhere from 7 to 9 hours solid. This is a really, really strong freshie. Generally, freshies don't last more than 6 hours. 6 hours is actually a really good number for a freshie, but this one is a powerhouse freshie. I believe it's because of that orris and that musk, and then the orris, musk, and then a bit of that rose gives it some body so that it sticks around a little longer. So the longevity is good on this one. The sillage is really good. You get about a 1 foot bubble, 1 or 2 foot bubble of sillage, depending on how you spray. If you spray quite a bit, you get a bigger bubble. You spray less, it's a little more subtle. And you get that for about the first 2 hours solid. Then it kind of dissipates, and it becomes this fragrance that will fade and then come back, fade and come back. It's one of those kinds of fragrances. It lingers in the air, though. That I have to put an emphasis on that. This fragrance lingers in the air. So it means that you might not be smelling it right away, but you can almost guarantee that somebody can smell you if you've sprayed this on and you're in their vicinity. Seasons, spring, summer, warm fall days, you could pull this off. Wintertime, you know how that goes. We got a lot of stuff that we can spray on in the winter. So I probably wouldn't reach for this. That's just me, though. Will it work in the winter? Most likely. Occasions, you could wear this at the office, job interview, pretty much anywhere. Weddings, Now, as far as clubbing, this would definitely work. It can work. It's loud enough, which is interesting because it's a because it's a freshie, but it's loud enough that it could you people will smell you. Date night for sure, especially a first date, because this one is a lot less offensive. Uh, yeah, a lot less offensive than some of those other fragrances that people like to use for date night. Some other fragrances, things can get a little too sweet, a little too cloying. You might be coming off like you're trying a little too hard. Whereas this sits somewhere comfortably right in the middle. Yes, it's sweet, but it's also fresh and masculine and clean and powdery and aromatic. So it does a lot of things for what it is. The price on this, I got this on a hot deal. I got it for $20 on Amazon. I don't think they have that deal anymore, but it'll run you in between 25 to $35. I wouldn't pay more than 40 for this one. There's so many different fragrances out there you can get sub $40. That's just, if you see this, don't be afraid to pull the trigger and get it because it's a good buy. And I know I haven't been around in a while, so I'm going to address that real quick. I've been really busy. YouTube is kind of a hobby for me. I know some people take YouTube really, really seriously. I'm just not at that point in my life where I can dedicate, uh, 2, 3 videos a day, or even being consistent with a video a day is kind of hard for me. So I do the best I can with what I got. But I do appreciate you guys tuning in, and hopefully in the future, if things play out the way they're supposed to, then I will be on YouTube a little bit more and we will have more and more fragrances. But with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Also, I will be coming this week with more fragrances, more fragrance reviews. So, don't give up on you, boy. I'm still here. Anyway, as always, I'll see you in the next one. And until then, peace.